It's estimated the rebels have lost 70 dead, 200 wounded, and 280 captured. There have also been many civilian casualties. In Santo Domingo, the United States is being blamed for the latest fighting. Tom Streithorst reports.
Death, ruin, and hatred of the United States are everywhere. Wednesday morning, fully 12 hours after the UN ceasefire was supposed to go into effect, firing could still be heard in the streets of Santo Domingo. Colonel Caamaño, the rebel president, could not control some of his diehards who insisted at shooting at the Americans. The paratroops of the 82nd Airborne Division welcomed the chance to fire back. In the zone of some 50 blocks, roughly 10% of rebel territory, which the Americans took Tuesday afternoon, orders came through Wednesday for Americans to search every house for rebel soldiers, weapons, and dead. Loudspeakers ordered all rebels to give up or be killed. Yesterday, this man, Carlos Morel, was a rebel fighting man. Then he was killed just in front of the house where he'd lived for the past 36 years. His widow and several of his 10 children watched as friends buried him in a shallow grave near where he fell. As earth fell on Morel's dead body, his 7-year-old son sobbed, "Papa, Papa, what are they doing to my Papa?" This hospital morgue contains more than 15 corpses, including women and children. Calling the American attack unprecedented genocide, Caamaño claimed that 56 civilians in the rebel zone had lost their lives. American Ambassador Ellsworth Bunker paid a visit to Caamaño in his headquarters to tell the rebel president that he'd be back with new terms for a settlement. Caamaño's headquarters had been hit 3 times with artillery, and the downtown shopping area is in ruin. When Bunker came out of Caamaño's office, the car of the 71-year-old diplomat was surrounded by angry rebel youths shouting, "Constitution, Constitution, OAS, go home." At 10 a.m., American troops had sufficiently pacified the newly occupied area to order no firing under any circumstances. Meanwhile, the paratroops were taking all able-bodied males in the region prisoner and marching them off for interrogation. Whether they were rebel soldiers or just civilians from the rebel area, the men waited under the American flag for their turn to be questioned. Many parts of this city, including the downtown docks, suffered severe fires. Now the piers are burned out, gutted wreckage. But as an American walking through the region, you can feel the embers of an intensified hatred. And from time to time, an American GI spots a sniper, or a rebel commando tries to fight it out, and the combat is on once again. Tom Streithorst, NBC News, Santo Domingo.